Hey everybody, Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. I'm going to make a fence post puller using some scrap wood I've got laying around. I think this will make a good lever, and I've got some old oak here that I'm going to use. I've cut the end off and then I decided to grab the camera. I'm going to make this be the upright, and this will be the base, the platform for it, and see if we can make a fence post puller here to pull all the T-posts out of the ground. So I've got a big heavy bolt that is going to go through all of this and then this. This was a piece of pallet, so now I need to take my Bosch bits here that I bought the other day, find the right one. And we're going to go straight through here. Oh boy, oak, heavy oak. This Bosch bit is designed to pull through. Too hard. I gotta get some weaker spade bits. This is pulling through. I got some other cheap junk spade bits. Back again with my cheap spade bits. The Bosch has a screw head that pulls it and sucks it in. It's too much force. In this case, cheaper is better. At an angle. Good. Now, I've got this big lever. I'm not sure how big a lever I want to have. I want to be able to have some leverage. I think I'll cut it right about here. From what I've seen, actually the lever was about the same size as the frame. So I'll take my circular saw in the deepest setting. I'm going to have to make 2 cuts on this. Okay, oh yeah, that'll work just fine. Just right there. And there we got a lever. Now, I want to leave some hinging, a little bit of hinge point. So we're going to drill through right about here. Nice. That's pine. Okay, good. Now, we're going to hook this all together. So I'm going to figure out where that bolt's going to come through. I'm just using a bunch of scrap junk, so I've got to figure out where that bolt's coming through. Yeah, I've got a little flex room. And go get a marker. I'll get a pencil and I'll mark that spot. Okay. I just simply drilled straight through actually, and there I've got that put together. Now I can stand this up. Now unfortunately my baseboard cracked, which was unforeseeable. So I'm going to have to build a new base. But I've got this put together. I'm going to put a washer on each end. I've got fender washers here. So we'll lay this back down, put the fender washer in, put that together, and I should have the beginnings of a fence post puller here. Fender washer, feed that through, turn it over. Fender washer. Put that on there. It does not have to be super tight. Finger tight is all it's going to have to be. Now, I've got myself a platform. I'm going to have to screw that down to a square base, and then I've got some leverage to pry up on some fence posts. So I'm going to screw that to a base. I'm going to lay it back down and screw that onto a big base. Let me see if that'll stand up and show you what I got here. Looks like some primitive big tool here, but there we have it so far. Okay, I've got to fix that base, screw it to a square platform, and reinforce that because that unfortunately broke. But we'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to put this piece of wood on the bottom of that. I drilled a hole and I pounded a pin in there to hold chain. Let's go try it out in the field. See if this will pull out some stakes, some T-posts. Alright everybody, here's my fence post puller. Now what I've done is I've simply made a loop around a piece of chain that I can put around the metal on this my puller. Now it is a bit awkward. I'm going to have to figure a way to set it up because it's not easy with one person to hold this post up. Well, my assistant is trying to help me real quick, but I want to try to do it alone.
Okay.
Just to see if I can. Now I got pressure on there. Let me see what happens when we pull up to the end of the lever, and we pull the post straight up out of the ground, nice and easy. The chain comes off, and we've got a perfectly straight T-post. This is nice. Now, my assistant would love to try this. I see him reaching over. So, would you like to give it a shot and see if you can do this all on your own? Let me see how it looks on video to everybody.
Wrap it around the bottom again?
Huh? Oh, okay. Check it out. Let this go straight around the T-post and fall.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. And now you exert pressure and that should slide. No, it didn't catch.
Nope.
Of course, for the demonstration mode, it doesn't catch. Let's try again. It should catch on... Nope. Let's try the other way. It worked for me beautifully. What are we doing wrong this time? Try. It's got to catch on that thing right here. Now we got it. Now give us some pressure. Look at that. Pulls right up out of the ground.
Yep.
And then we simply slide that right off. This is great, people.
Yeah, that works great.
So there is a do-it-yourself homemade fence post puller. It cost me absolutely nothing. Oh, sorry, I did buy a bolt. What did I spend for that bolt? It was maybe $2-3 the other day.
$2-3 with the washers and nut.
Tractor Supply. So there is the homemade do-it-yourself fence post puller by the do-it-yourself world and the off-grid project. Save money, make life easier. Just using scrap stuff that I had laying around and a bolt that I bought at Tractor Supply. Well, I'm going to pull out all these T-posts that I use to make the fence line with, and then I'm going to continue on in the garden. So I'll talk to you guys later. Troy from the Do-It-Yourself World and the Off-Grid Project. Out.